Today we are here at Platinum Cars. They have an all-new, extremely exclusive Mercedes that even the Mercedes dealers haven't got their hands on.
To emphasize on how exclusive this car is, it is actually going for double the real sticker price of this car. It's insane, so let's check it out. The Mercedes S-Class is the flagship sedan of Mercedes and is also the most luxurious car that they make. It is truly a status symbol. It is the car that many world leaders, celebrities, CEOs of companies, and a lot of people who are doing well in life are driven around in. It is also a pioneer when it comes to automotive technology, and this is the latest edition of the S-Class, the 2021 Mercedes-Benz S500. I'm super excited, so without a lot of talking, let's get into the S-Class. So let's start with the exterior styling of the all-new S-Class. It's a bit of a controversial topic because a lot of people don't like it as much as the previous generation, which is actually understandable because when cars are being redesigned, people don't initially like the design of it, but later when they see it on the roads and when they see it driving past them, they tend to like it more and they like it better than the previous generation. I think the same trend follows here as well. Personally, when I see it in person, it is a really gorgeous looking car. There's nothing to complain about it. And these headlights, they are actually really cool. They are the digital lights from Mercedes. It's actually a new technology. You have 1.3 million micro mirrors inside of those headlights, which can direct light to the direction the car wants to go to, highlight pedestrians, and it can also project directions on the road, which is actually not legal to be done right now, but the technology is still there. It also won't blind the oncoming traffic. Also, the overall design is really beautiful. You have this giant grille, which is really nice. Your camera and radar systems are hidden under these black panels over here. And obviously you have the legendary 3-pointed star over here to give you that self-confidence when you're wafting down the road in your all-new Mercedes S-Class. Now, if you haven't noticed already, this car is a bit sportier for an S-Class. It is thanks to this AMG styling package, which gives the sportier look, and also this set of 21-inch alloy wheels, which look stunning. Now, the interesting thing about the wheels is that it has rear wheel steering. It comes standard in all the variants, and in some cars there are rear wheel steering, but you will barely notice it. But this one, you can turn it about 10 degrees, which is really noticeable and really helps to reduce the turning radius of this car and also helps in handling at higher speeds. A really cool feature.
Now over to the side of the all-new 2021 Mercedes S500. The design is super sleek and smooth. There are no hard lines or bulges. It looks extremely premium, as it should be with an S-Class. A rather new feature is the pop-out door handles. Yeah, the Teslas and Range Rover models have it too, but this is really cool. Check this out. Now the door handle is flush with the door panel. Now when you unlock the car using the remote or this switch, yeah, the door handles comes out in a luxurious fashion and goes back in once you lock the car. Here we are looking at the rear end of the all-new S-Class, and oh man, the same thing follows here. A lot of people like the older one better, but this is definitely not a bad looking rear end. In fact, it's quite attractive with the little light show that these LED tail lights do when you unlock the car. It comes with an electronically operated tailgate. Obviously, I wouldn't expect anything less. This car has 550 liters or 19 cubic feet of space, and obviously if you opt for the rear refrigerator, it takes up a lot of space. But this is good enough for your expensive luggage.
Now let me get inside the 2021 Mercedes S-Class. Shut the door. Wow, it's just truly mesmerizing every time you get inside a Mercedes S-Class. I mean, the design, the styling, and of course the technology, it's all absolutely stunning. The new one is not an exception. This is truly the best in class. Now, if you tell me that you have sat in a better interior than the S-Class, you've probably sat in a Bentley or Rolls, which will actually set you back 2 times or 3 times the amount that you'd pay for this car. The quality of materials used in the 2021 S-Class, as always, is absolutely spectacular. Just look at this brown leather and the wood just starting from here and flowing all through the dashboard gives it a feel of a luxury yacht. Trust me, it's really, really nice. Look at the steering wheel. Just look at it. There's a wood wrap around here. Now inside you got leather. It's a 3-spoke steering wheel, brand new from Mercedes, and it is absolutely stunning. Oh boy, it feels nice. Now, all the AC vents in the previous generation were round. Now it's placed over here and it's all these rectangular ones. Also, very good material used over here as well. The ambient lighting in the S-Class is obviously beautiful, but this is the elephant in the room, or let's say the biggest screen in this car. It is a 12.8-inch infotainment display and it is an OLED panel. There is a haptic feedback when you press everything, and from the previous generation a lot of controls that used to be over here has been shifted to this giant screen, and I'd say this is the best automotive infotainment screen in the industry currently, no doubt. It's called the MBUX system. It has voice commands and a lot of other stuff. Here you can see the navigation, very well executed in the S-Class. And now let's look at the driver display, which is a 12.3-inch display. It is a 3D display that detects the movement of my eyes and makes slight changes to the graphics in it to give it a 3D effect to my eyes without wearing a 3D glasses. Now that's really cool, and that's the first time in a luxury car. Now you might wonder, what is this space over there? That is actually for the augmented reality heads-up display. Many cars have heads-up display, but Mercedes, as usual, has decided to take it to the next level and put augmented reality over there. It shows you directions, where you want to go, the speed of your car, and all of that great stuff. Now this is probably the most exciting part of the review. I'm about to start up the 2021 Mercedes S-Class. So as usual, put your foot on the brake and push the start-stop button. Beautiful. Now this car comes with a 9-speed automatic transmission from Mercedes. It's called the 9G transmission. So you pull this lever down, you put the car into drive. You pull it up once, you go to neutral, and all the way back is reverse. And the backup camera comes on, and it is a 360 camera. You can have all your angles over here. Now even if I put on the hazards, you can see the hazards in the display turns on. That's really good attention to detail. Now you might wonder how to select the driving modes in the Mercedes S-Class. You press this dynamic button over here, and there you can choose between all your driving modes.
Now here in the passenger seat of the new S-Class, it's a really pleasant and luxurious experience. You have a nice wooden paneling over here, and now let's have a look at this center console. Over here you have 2 cup holders and a wireless charging pad in here, and 2 USB-C charging ports. All the charging ports in this car are USB-C. And while opening this, you might expect a very large storage compartment. But we have a second wireless charging pad and again 2 USB-C charging ports. Oh yes, this is probably the most important part for all the important people being chauffeured around. Yes, we are here in the rear seats of the new S500. I wish I could just recline and sleep on this beautiful comfy pillow. But I gotta complete this review. So, the first thing you will notice when you get inside the new S-Class is that the rear seat belts. The car literally delivers the rear seat belts to your hands so that you can fasten it easily. So, that feature is not new in cars. Luxury convertibles have it since they don't have a pillar to put the seat belts on. But it is the first time in a luxury car. Since this car is fitted with a lot of pricey options, you get this infotainment screen in the back through which you can control your media, your 4-zone climate control, and many more things. Now, when you're fully reclined and resting here, you won't be able to reach out this infotainment screen. So, you will be having a tablet over here through which you can control everything. You can also see car speed and performance info in these infotainment screens. So, chauffeurs, be careful, you don't want to be caught speeding in the new S-Class. Since the air suspension comes standard, you can expect nothing less than a luxurious wafting ride in the rear seats of the new S-Class. Now onto some details. You can see that the seatbelt fasteners are illuminated in red, so you can fasten it easily even in dark. Now talking about the storage compartments back here, you have a third wireless charging pad and a storage compartment over here. And you have ambient lighting even here in the back.
Now on to some interesting things over here on the door panel. The headlight switch or this dial has been moved from back here to here, and I think it's a better placement. You can turn it on and off nicely. And adjusting the mirror is quite funny. You don't really have to choose the mirror that you want to adjust. You can look at the mirror that you want to adjust. It detects your eyes and then you can move it around. Some incredible technology from Mercedes. Now also you can control the seats in a million ways through these buttons and obviously the infotainment system over there. S-Class has one of the most comfortable seats in the car industry, and also you have a Burmester speaker system which sounds absolutely insane. It's really good. This car, the S500, comes with a 3-liter inline 6-cylinder engine producing 429 horsepower and 521 Newton meters of torque. The S500 no longer has the 8-cylinder engine. I guess sad news for the enthusiasts. The Mercedes S-Class has always been in the forefront of bringing new technology to cars, and this one is no exception, and this car is going to make a lot of customers proud. Thank you so much for watching this video. Till the next one, bye.